Well, let's wrap things up today on a rollicking HoopSpeak Live with some Dagger, some Smash, and some Noted. Who's got the Dagger today? Looks like...
Oh, I'll throw a dagger.
Oh,
I've got a dagger.
You're daggering. You've got the shank in your hand.
Ah,
I've got the
thanks,
shank in the form of an empty fruit bar wrapper. It is Danny Granger.
Sponsor of HoopSpeak.
All right, I went and sat with with friends. It was a friend's birthday. My friend Trevor at the game last night. Went over, sat in the seats for a while, and I had a perfect view of the whole scuffle with Kevin Love. Kevin Love got frustrated, fouled him hard, I guess. Could have been a flagrant, would have been fine with that call. Granger gets in his face about it, basically saying, don't foul me above the shoulders like that. Don't go after my head. They have a couple of words. Beasley gets in between. Webster gets in between. And then Granger goes nuts. And I am sick of these Kenyon Martin-esque fake tough guys who wait till someone gets in the middle and then they start going nuts like, oh, if those 19 people in front of me weren't there, it would be on. I'm so sick of it. Either take a punch and take the 5-game suspension that comes with it, or just let it go. Quit trying to have a genitalia measuring contest on the floor at all times. It's okay. It doesn't have to be some porn star edition where we're all swinging it around like it's something to do.
yeah, it's not the 80-inch team as Beckley would call it.
No, it's not the 80-inch team.
I think you're gonna have to take that. You know what I think's happening there, Zach? I think that they're displacing their natural passion and anger because they know that they'll get that 5-game suspension or worse because the league is so stringent on such matters that I think that you just have to displace it and be a fake tough guy and hold it for when you're not going to get in a fight, because otherwise you could, potentially put your career in jeopardy. So I blame David Stern again.
Or you just beat Reggie Evans and whack someone in the nads when no one's looking.
Yeah, that's a real tough guys do. I'm going to go with a smash, an angry smash, a spiteful smash, if you will. Grr, indeed, Grr. As we were talking in the Google Hangout, beep, and grr. Oh God, that sounds completely. Anyway, yeah, Thabo Sefolosha, not my favorite player, and although I think that that all of us would agree it's cool to have a really great player come in off the bench and run your offense in the way James Harden does and the way that Manu Ginobili did for so many years, that's fantastic, but I don't understand why he is getting 30 minutes and Thabo Sefolosha is getting 20 minutes. It's part of this phenomenon that bugs me where a perimeter defender who isn't that effective and doesn't do anything gets a reputation for being good at defense, and then it's like making a partner in a law firm or getting tenure at a university. You get a few extra years that perhaps you shouldn't have in that spot, and it's galling. I don't think that he's that good a defender, and I just think that he's playing not a very good NBA player.
Pretty good defender.
And I want James Harden to get those minutes. Well, pretty
Yeah,
good,
his
but I don't think that
plus
his
minus on
impact
defense
is such that
very strong.
I have a bone to pick with that. Last year, his defensive plus minus for the entire year, more data, not good. It's definitely in the negative. This year, there's enough statistical noise where I think that it's questionable as to whether or not that's him, and that's
okay,
the
so
direct result
anything
of
that
his
doesn't
efforts.
back up your point is just BS.
That's how plus minus works, but
Does
you don't
not
understand. Plus
believe in
minus is
perimeter
good.
defense.
Plus
I do
minus
you don't
is
play
good
defense
when
in
it
the post
stacks up
either
your
is done
assumptions.
with.
perimeter.
Well,
Perimeter
I
defenders
believe in
especially. Oh my gosh.
Let me put it this way. He's not Tony Allen. That's all I'm saying. I think that he is okay, but I don't think that he's such that it makes this incredible impact, and I wouldn't be surprised if James Harden's a better perimeter defender anyway.
I would be.
Prove me
surprised.
wrong.
Harden, I think Harden falls asleep sometimes
He's
on
tubby.
defense. But the point, I think, that people get a reputation on defense, Kobe, and that carries with them throughout many years when it doesn't exist, is definitely on. So my noted, to take us out on a little bit of a higher note, we got a lot of hating in the Dagger Smash noted. The noted
don't
praise
do this.
note.
Don't.
And
I'm gonna cut in.
It's about Chris
I'm gonna
Paul.
cut in for a second.
Oh gosh. All right, go.
You, sir.
What do you got?
You, sir, love to be above the fray. You love to be above the fray. You love to present yourself as on this higher ethereal plane. I know you have opinions, sir. I know you have anger. You are not above the fray. You are not the David Broder.
Dozen of DMs from Beckley like, oh, this guy, F him. Oh, this guy sucks. F that. Dozens.
I'm not acting like I'm
12.
trying to transition. I'm trying to make a transition from a noted that was positive. But you're right.
I'm setting fire to your segue.
I don't mire myself in my little hate theories like you guys do. But my point is going to be about Chris Paul and ball screens and how he gets an advantage and then blah, 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 blah. You know what? I'm just going to write about it. And I guess I'll just say that Caron Butler, you should be hated on also. So it's just everyone just hates on things. That's what HoopSpeak Live. That's what this has become. Great. Congratulations, Ethan.
I kind of want to hear.
Thank you to James.
I kind of want to hear you tease out the Chris Paul thing.
I would actually like to hear
read
that.
About
that sounds
it.
fascinating.
Chris Paul. Nope, we're not going to do it. We're going to thank James, and we're going to thank Anthony, and our guest Ben.
This is exactly like the Thunder.
And you're Westbrook right now. I'm trying to Durant it up a little bit, trying to get my praise going for trying to be Mr. Positive.
James Harden has a beard. I have a beard.
I was thinking more like I wanted to destroy your point, but then, I kind of, after the destroyed point, I was like, I kind of wanted that point. I kind of wanted to hear about Chris Paul ball screens. It's the same exact phenomenon with wishing doom upon OKC only to later regret its demise. So, that's the analogy.
You go to sleep with no dessert. That's what happens. All right, thanks, James. And thank you to Danny.